Okay, I know I said I was gonna build the virus deck, and, well, I did. Yeah, I can't really explain it too much. It's really fun. It's a really fun deck. I'm probably gonna get ultimately dominated, but yeah, it's really fun deck. So let's just get into the deck profile. First off, you have 3 Liliths. Basically, it's a free add trap to hand. And then, well, add trap and set it. It's like basically the best card in this deck. It's just a crazy card. There's one other card that's really good, but it's just a crazy card. It can set any of these traps at really any time, and you don't really want to see any of these traps except Trap Trick and maybe some of the viruses. And so yeah, it's just a really good card to search. Then you run 2 Tour Guides. It's like another really good card. Basically, you can special summon another level 3 Fiend monster from your hand attack. It can't activate effects, and it can't be use secret material. But what's really great about this card is I can exit it with itself into like a long or crystal, chrononaut, or anything like that. It's a really good card for special summon spam if you draw into it. 2 Caius, it's just a big burn damage card because you're gonna special summon all these tokens and you can tribute them. You can do all this stuff. It's a really good card. Absolute King Backjack. Basically, it's a scold. You get to activate the 3, look at 3 of them, and banish the. You get to look at 3, and then you can banish it and set it. You get to look at it. If it's a trap, you get to set it. But basically, if you reveal 3, basically if any are a trap, you can basically set it that turn. It's also a really good card. 2 Diabolos. Basically, when you attribute a card, you can special summon this card from your hand. It's really fun, just a big beater guy. 3 Arima. Searcher, and also you can normal her, pop a dark monster on the field and draw a card. It's really good if you have Layer of Dark, well, on your side of the field, but Layer of Darkness, you can chain it. It's a great card. And to round off the monsters, you run 2 Ash. This is because all those problematic decks, you can get over it. Then you're going on to the spells. You're running 3 Layer of Darkness. It's probably the best card other than Lilith in this deck. Basically, all monsters become dark monsters, and then if you attribute a monster for an effect for like Lilith or Arima, you can attribute one that your opponent controls instead, and that's just a really good card. And then basically, for how many either you or your opponent tributed or you used on your opponent's side, you can special summon a Torment token. Basically, the same attribute as Tour Guide, but its defense is 1,000, but it has no effect. It's a really good spam card. It makes a lot of people mad with the Super Poly. It's really fun. 1 Terraforming, just a big staple. 3 Super Polys. It's also a good card. 2 Monster Gates. I would run 3, but it kind of bricks. So if you can't run any of these other cards, you think they're kind of bricky, only run, you can run 3 or 2, but basically you tribute a monster and then activate cards from the top of your deck until you activate a monster that can be normal summoned or set, special summon it, and then send the other cards to graveyard. It's like a really good card because you can use your opponent's monsters, so like Borosword, Appaloosa, anything like that, you can get over it. 2 Plot of Extravagance, great card. It's just banish 6, draw 2. It's a really good card. 2 Trap Trick, well, 3 Trap Tricks, obviously. It's also a really good card. It's probably the best trap card in this deck. Basically, you banish a trap card and then set the same name. It's really good. 2 Back to the Front, basically the monster born for the deck. 3 Crush Card Viruses, problematic things. 3 Grinning Viruses, or Grinning Grave Virus, however you want to say it. 2 Floodgate Trap Hole. It's a really good card. It's a banish, well, it's not banish, it's set face down, they can't change. So if playing like Salads or something, you get like Foxy or something, you can set it face down, or Gazelle face down. It's pretty good. 1 Metaverse, obviously just for the Lair Darkness stuff, and 3 Dino Mysticus. It's really good card for problematic things like if I got Golden Castle of Stromberg 2 videos ago, this card could have destroyed it for the cost and then chained it. It's a really good card. What's thing to note about is that the viruses are really good because you can chain it on the draws instead of waiting for standby. Really good card. Onto the extra deck, earning 3 Starving Venom Fusion Dragons. Obviously, it's like the best card for Super Pauling right now, other than Triferium, but that's 3 Dark Monsters. This is 2. It's a really good card, but what's wrong about this card is that it's accept tokens, which kind of hurts, but basically, if they have an Appaloosa, Boral Sword, Warlord, any Link 4, Link 3, like Selene, any of that stuff, you can get over it. It's a really, really good card. 2 Link Spiders for the tokens. Basically, you can special summon a level 4 lower monster from your hand. So, Lilith, Arima, just a really good card. Just tribute a token that you control. 2 Decode Talkers, because, well, if you have problems on your side of the field, you like to spam out, even though it's 2 plus effect monsters, you still can get a lot out there, but you usually don't want to go into this guy. He's just a big kind of beater. Then you go 2 Dracostapelias, a really good card, like if they're running, whatchamacallit, I don't know really any really big fusion cards, like other than Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. There really isn't a lot. I haven't really built a deck that goes off of fusions because they're kind of bricky, except Super Poly. I guess you could count Vortex Dragon as one, but yeah, it's really good and it's 1 Dark Monster, so. Then you go to Triferium. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's 3 Dark Monsters in the field. It's really good. Currently, Crystal Chrononaut. Holy moly, these names are crazy. Basically, 2 level 3 monsters, and then you can target it for attack. You can detach an XZ, and it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. And then any damage you would take from that being attacked from it, your opponent takes. It's really good. Finish with the Strong Arm. This card was a little iffy because it's 3 level 3 monsters, but it works pretty well. It can't be destroyed by battle, and then at the end of the damage step, if it battled, you get to attach 1 XZ material, and then basically, if it has 3 counters on it, which it will, if you detach all 3, it's a blow-up board. It's really good. Then you have 2 Longs. This card is an OCG card, and I really hope it comes for the TCG. Basically, it's a 2400 beater, and then basically you detach 2 materials from the card, and then you get a negate and activation. It's really good. Phantom Knights, Break Sword. I don't know why I put this in there. I was really confused on what I should put, but once for sure you can attach a material from the card, then target 1 card and a card that you control. So, like you could do Crush Card or anything like that. If you have something in your back row that you mistakenly set, and you get to destroy a card your opponent controls, and then if it's summoned to destroy, try 2 Phantom Knights monsters with the same level, but it's not like the best. And then, but what's really good is that you can't special summon except Dark Monsters, which is this entire deck. But yeah, and the side deck is 3 Storming Mirror Force. This is because you set it out with Dynamiscus or Floodgate Trap Hole. It's a really good card. Basically, you can search it out with anything, and when they declare an attack, it shuffles back into the hand. So, like, any problematic things, I'm still putting out Boral Sword. I don't hate that card, I really love that card, but just problematic things like that. Boral Sword, Appaloosa, anything like really big things that they spend a lot of things on, you can make it go back, which is really fun. Yeah, that's basically it for the deck. Don't ask about D-Boys, that's, I don't know why I brought that up, but I thought it was pretty funny. Yeah, then just going to a duel. Okay, I'm hosting a duel. Just gonna wait for somebody to join in. Okay, so someone joined, and yeah, let's see how it goes. So this is a go first deck. Obviously, you want to set your back row up really well. This hand, I would say it's actually pretty dang good. I'm probably gonna get absolutely destroyed if he ashes me, or imperms me, or does anything to me. This deck is a little bit consistent, but it's not the best consistency. It could be, but I wish I had a field spell right now, the Lair of Darkness, but it's okay. We're gonna do back check anyway, so we're gonna, let's see. I can't do any of those because I won't do anything. I'll do, oh, dang it. I didn't mean to click that. That's okay though. We'll set, Super Poly, set, and set. I did a huge misplay. It's okay though. I can still do something if he summons 2 dark monsters. And yeah, I'll pass to him. Okay, it's my turn. So this is a zombie dragon Dragoon of Red Eyes deck. I have no clue what this is. This is really confusing. This card is like one of the best cards that's going to be released to the TCG. So he's probably gonna negate it. So yeah, it's Banshee's gonna get out his zombie world again. What's great about Banshee is that she gets to summon from the deck. It's not add to hand, which makes it can't be Ash or anything. So we're gonna activate Grave Grinning Virus. We're going to use his Dragoon, and then we're also going to chain Deinamiscus to special. And what does Deinamiscus do? I keep forgetting. Okay, we're gonna special Deinamiscus and attack. Okay, and then since we control 2, well, I can special summon Link Spider, but I don't want it right now. And I can't do Crush Card Virus right now. So I think Link Spider will not be the best play right now. So we'll go into battle phase, and we're gonna attack his Verte Anaconda. What's really bad about that card, but it's also really good, is that basically you play 2,000 at a fusion spell, which is really good. That's why he's probably running it with this deck. But the downside of it is it's Link 2, and if you can't Link Climb from it, it's basically really tough to go off of. So yeah, I guess I'll just end my turn. And that's game. I hope Dragoon of Red Eyes is going to be banned. It's like one of the best cards, or limited at least. But yeah, and yeah, that's really it for this deck. There really isn't much else for this deck, other than it being okay. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. And yeah, thanks for watching.